Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay nga YouTuber sa lahat ng YouTube sa 2026. Ako si Kabibig, maglabag na tayo with evidence ng Kabibig ha. Parang kinakabahan na ang ICC kasi talagang President Trump is really working mga kabibig. At ang latest ngayon kung saan nag-deploy sila ng 150 aircraft para dakpin lang si Venezuelan President at kasama ang kanyang asawang mga kabibig. Grabe. Nako, para lang madakip si Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia were captured by an elite Delta Force unit of the United States yesterday while they slept in their beds. Oh, Maduro will stand trial in New York City on drugs and weapons charges, according to United States President Donald Trump, CNN reported. Naku kabibig, yan na ang takutan ng ICC kasi si Trump ha, binigyan na ng alarma ang ICC. Sige, mag-sanction ako ng ilang mga huwes. Naku. I-sanction ko sila. Tapos kung hindi pa rin kayo hihinto sa mga kung anong gagawin nyo dyan, nako baka kayo na ang next target ni President Trump mga kabibig. Nakakatakot naman to kabibig. Ang ICC na ba ang susunod na tatargetin ni Trump? Ito sabi ni Trump, "We will run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, judicious transition." So, si Trump muna ang mag-handle sa Venezuela. Trump said during a press conference at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, "We can't take a chance that someone else takes over Venezuela who doesn't have the interest of Venezuelans in mind." Maraming mga Venezuelans ang happy sa ginawa ni Trump kasi ito ng presidente na ito ay diktador. Nako! Ang pattern kabibig, diktador. Nako po mga kabibig. So, ang mga of course, ang ICC judges ngayon, mga prosecutors talagang takot na sila ngayon kasi knowing na talagang baka sila ang susunod na target ni President Trump. Naku po. So ano ang iyong komento mga kabios? Panoorin niyo ang video ito ha. Napag-usapan na natin ito noon pa. Ito mga sanction na ginawa ni Trump at ang statement ng isa sa mga ICC judges kung ano ang kanyang nararamdaman at na-experience sa ginawang sanction nila ni Trump. Sanction pa lang yan ngayon. Baka later on, iba na. Baka, wag na lang nating sabihin. Baka President Trump will take over ICC or ipasara ni Trump ang ICC. Posibleng mangyari kasi Trump can do everything and anything. Diba? Watch this video. Ang dami palang ayaw ng ICC, Venezuela, Russia, Amerika at iba pa. O eto ha, ngayong fresh na fresh ito ha. Baka sabihin nyo namang, luma na yan kabibig. Hindi, ito luma. Fresh to kabibig. Basahin natin ha. Shinare ito sa Facebook fan page kabibig as in super duper. Papalakpak talaga ang mga tenga mo. Ito shared by PDP Laban. Yan Yan. US sanctions 9 ICC officials including 9 judges. December 12 yun ha. December 12, 2025. Diba? Bago lang lumabas ang balita at pinag-uusapan na rin ito. Sabi ni Gilbert Paharis, deserve kangaroo court. Wow. If this is true, let's bring it on, Mr. Trump. This is how friends should be neighbors, supporting one another, lending a help hand when someone is weak, and giving courage and strength to each other. The Americans will take their ICC praise to Alcatraz, while the Russians take ICC praise to the Gulang. Ito, deserve, karma is real. Checkmate na talaga sila dahil kay tatay. Diba? Parang ginawa ng Panginoon ba na hinayaan ng Panginoon na si Tadidigong ay mapunta sa ICC para mabuksan ang mata ng maraming tao sa buong mundo kung gaano kabastos, gaano tawag dito, kadumi, karumi, kabasura ang ICC. Ngayon, marami nang umaatake sa ICC kasi nakikita nila kung gaano ito kawalang hiya. Maybe Tatay Digong is used by God as an instrument for people to view, to see kung ano nga ba itong ICC. Yet they imprisoned our president who also has become like Trump during his term. Some Filipinos might not like the way he handled things, like what Trump is doing right now, but everyone benefited from his service and strict rules. From Mart Vincent. Ito, wala nang pag-asa na dalhin nila Senator Bato sa ICC. Close na. Yan. Dapat lang kasi wala talaga silang jurisdiction sa kahit anong bansa. Wala silang karapatan maglitis ng sinuman. Ito pa, basahin natin kabibig kung bakit na-sanction na naman ng ICC. No? ICC, paano yan? Nakakahiya, di ba? Akala namin sa pangalan pa ng International Criminal Court, kada ang lilinis ng mga tao dyan, hindi pa. Ito pala kabibig, Ito, President Donald Trump's administration wants the International Criminal Court to amend its founding document to ensure it does not investigate the Republican president and his top officials. A Trump administration official said, threatening new U.S. sanctions on the court if it did not. If the court does not act on this U.S. demand and two others dropping investigation of Israel leaders over the Gaza war and formally ending an earlier probe of U.S. troops over their actions in Afghanistan, Washington may penalize more ICC officials and could sanction the court itself. Yan, i-penalize nyo yan mga kabibig. Ito pa, sanctioning the court would significantly escalate the U.S. campaign against the ICC, which has long been criticized by U.S. officials, including both Republicans and Democrats, who says the court infringes of U.S. sovereignty. The administration official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said Washington has communicated its demands to ICC members, some of whom are U.S. allies, and has also made them known to the court. The United States is a party to the Rome Statute that established the ICC in 2002 as the court of last resort with the power to prosecute heads of state. The demand and the threat to resume the U.S. sanctions campaign towards the court have not been previously reported. Washington fear action after Trump's terms end. ICC judges issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Di ba? Nakasala niyan. So yun kabibig, yun ang gustong ipagawa ng ni Trump na tanggalin nyo yan. The ICC, known as the World Permanent War Crimes Tribunal, yan sasabi nila. The Trump official did not say what issues the administration worries could become the subject of an ICC investigation, but the official said an open chatter in the international legal community that the court could target Trump and his top officials in 2029 when the Republican president terms end. The solution is that they need to change the Rome Statute to make very clear that they don't have jurisdiction. Yun na nga. Yun din ang gusto ni Trump na talagang humiwalay sila or hindi naman sila naging miyembro walang karapatan ng ICC na mag-imbestiga sa Amerika. Yun ang gustong mangyari ni Trump. Di ba, kabibig? Nakita nyo na ha. So sabi ng iba, kabibig, kung yung ICC na yan ay hindi pa rin gagawin yung gusto ni Trump, ano kayang mangyari sa kanila? Di isanction sila. More ICC officials at whois ay masasanction. Si Carranza, si Binibining Carranza natataranta. At parang nagpapaawa siya ba na, huwag naman pong ganun ang gagawin nyo sa amin. Ito si Carranza. Si Carranza natataranta. Let's watch Carranza speaking to the people. Ito na si Carranza.
Well, I think that there are some difficulties because these sanctions from the United States are designated to block property and to ban immigration. And essentially, they're intended to block our accounts, not bank accounts, not only in United States, which for me is not of no significance, but also in Europe.
Oh, not only America, but also Europe. Karma is real.
The thing is that in Europe, the accounts we have are in European banks that normally should work independently from any policy from the United States. So at the beginning, I was called from the bank, I wouldn't say the name now, to announce me that they were canceling my credit card
Hmm.
and that I couldn't
Canceling credit card
move
na.
any bank account in dollars. I couldn't touch it because they are like kind of freeze.
Pati yung mga dollar account niya, hindi na niya makukuha kasi frozen na. Hindi na talaga magagalaw niya kasi frozen. Frozen ng Amerika. Di karma Israel, day. Magugutom kanyan, day. Ay, paano na magugutom ito? Kung merong madaming maleta.
Well, and then we discovered that I couldn't make even an Uber. I couldn't ask even an Uber meal or an Uber taxi. I couldn't use Western Union where
Hindi siya makapag-order ng food. Hindi siya makapag-transact ng Western Union. Hindi siya makapag-order ng Uber or Grab. Hala ka, grabe. Talagang hinubaran sila, kabib. Talagang ano ba, ang ginawa ni Trump, bawal lahat sa inyo. Hala, grabe. Hindi makapag-order ng pagkain, hindi maka-order ng Grab or sasakyan, pati mag-withdraw sa Western Union, bawal sa kanila. Yan na, day.
normally I send money to my country for the maintenance of my house. Simply, Western Union has freezed my money without any explanation.
Western Union freeze her money. So hindi niya magamit, hindi na siya makapagpadala ng pera. Ang sakit, day, no?
They don't receive calls, they don't say nothing. Simply, it's done. But the most interesting thing or terrible thing here is that the sanctions are not only against us, the judges, for our job, but against our families.
Hindi na pala sa kanila, pati sa kanilang pamilya. Agoy! Mag-isip-isip na kayo dyan.
In my case, they affected also my daughter's visa. I have a daughter who is a high-level professional also, and they sent an email to her saying that prudently they have canceled her visa without.
Ang visa ng kanyang anak na-cancel nang dahil sa kanya. So kung ako yung anak, isihin ko yung nanay ko, nang dahil sa iyo na-cancel ang visa ko.
An explanation. So to the United States. So preventing her to go in for some capacity building, giving conferences or making business in the United States. She's an international lawyer. So it's really the most sad part for me of the sanctions. And also I have heard from my colleagues that the sanctions have affected their husbands, their wives, their children, etc.
So, lahat talaga, pati asawa, pati anak, lahat. Sanction. Hindi lang yung ICC judges, lahat talaga.
This is the most, this is the worst part.
Worst part,
for me,
course.
I don't have, I come from Peru and Latin America, and we are not so used to have these digital accounts. I don't have PayPal, I don't have Amazon accounts, but my colleagues, they have. And they now cannot use their accounts. Also in my country, I cannot move my accounts in dollars. They say that I am ineligible to move my accounts.
Grabe ka powerful si Trump, mga kabibig, no? Pati PayPal, pati Amazon, lahat. Yung mga na-sanction, hindi talaga, wala talaga. Talagang, talagang pinangdidirian sila. Tapos itong tapos ito si Carranza, kahit sa kanilang bansa, hindi niya magagamit ang pera niya.
Own accounts. So this is the way we cannot buy flight tickets, etc. Just to highlight.
Ayun, kabibig. Yun na nangyari, kabibig. Di ba na vlog na natin to? So yun pala ang nangyayari sa kanila, as in to the max, to the low level. Talagang hindi naman niyurakan, kundi pinaramdam ni Trump na kunin ko lahat ang nasa inyo. Ano ang iyong pakiramdam? Like PRRD, kinulong nyo si PRRD na hindi pa nga nakasuhan, hindi pa nga na basahan kung ano ang kaso, kinulong nyo siya dyan sa loob ng detention cell. 'Di ba? Ngayon, mas grabe ang pinaramdam ni Trump sa kanila. Na parang they are unknown people. Na parang wag nyo itong ganito, ganyan, tanggalan ng visa, ganito, hindi makatransact and everything. Yun kabibig ang nangyari sa kanila. Mas grabe ang kanilang naramdaman ngayon. Parang huyo sila sa Amerika. Hindi lang sa Amerika, pati sa Europe. Huyo kayo. Sino kayo? Sanctioned kayo. Pera nyo, frozen. Lahat ng transaction, bawal ang mga pangalan nyo. Visa, kanselado lahat ng visa nyo. Ala, kabibig. So, yun kabibig ba? Grabe. Si Carranza, natataranta na talaga. So, yun kabibig ang nangyayari sa mga ICC officials. At marami pa kabibig kasunod. Marami pang susunod na ipapasanction ni President Donald Trump. Baka doon si Putin may gagawin naman ang aksyon. Nako. Yun lang kabibig ang ating latest libag-libag for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video para sa mga latest trending news na ating pag-usap-usapan. And Merry Christmas. What a Merry Christmas mga kabibig. Na hindi lang pala si Tata Digong ang nagsasuffer nyo, kundi mas sobra, double, triple ang pinagdadaanan ng mga ICC officials and huwes, karma nyo. Okay lang, Tata Digong. We will be praying, Tata Digong, for you. Bye everyone. See you next time.